Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be going through proxy pattern. So for understanding proxy pattern, let us take a use case. Okay, suppose you have an object. Okay, and if you don't want that object to be directly interacted by anyone. Okay, so what you can do is like instead of so for that same, what you can do is like you can create another object. Okay, which is going to be the proxy for this object. So whenever a client or user would like to interact, you can just send them the proxy object, or you can basically make them talk with a proxy object, and the proxy object is going to control the original object, whether what it would like to interact with. Okay, like suppose you can do caching on the proxy side so that you don't need to talk with the original object every time. If suppose the original object is having some database calls, etc., who knows, you can do different kinds of implementations here. You can basically do front end, you can say back end validations also on the proxy side of things. Instead of directly calling the original object, you can do the validations in the proxy only. So this will become more clear with the implementation. I'll attach a basically an article, or I think documentation link for Vue.js, which also uses proxy pattern in one way. And the way we are going to implement, I think it's used also by Vue also. So I would suggest you, if you know somewhat Vue, then you can check that out for more understanding about this pattern. Okay, I'll be attaching that in the YouTube description. Anyway, let us get to the implementation now. Let me create an object. Let user equal to and I have to pass the object here, user get target property and set target property new value. I'm not planning to explain a lot with regards to the proxy. This basically this constructor, this function, as you can see. I would suggest you check out the MDN docs, and if you would like me to make a separate video, let me know in the comments as well. But for our understanding, you can say is like this is basically a trap functions. Basically, we are using this to access the object as well as setting the objects, and we can do a lot of stuff here. Like suppose you can do caching here in the get side of things, and you can do validations on the set side of things. We'll just do one for the validation in this video. Okay, so first of all, what I have to do is like I have to do return target. Target is nothing but the object, the real object, which is user. Okay, and if I want, I can just take the property. Okay, and I can set, I don't know why. Okay, sorry. Yeah, target property with the new value. It will become clear. Let me do some console log. It will become clear what I'm trying to do here. Okay, console.log user proxy dot name, user proxy dot name equal to John. Okay, and let me now do some console logs to make it clear what is happening behind the scenes. Target property let us execute this node. Oh yeah, this is important. Whenever using this, you need to pass a boolean value. If you can see here, returns a boolean indicating whether the property was set. Basically, you can do some interesting stuff here. Basically, if for some reason you're not able to set the object, doing a database call and something did not work out, that's why you are not able to do this updation. So that's why you're returning false. But in our case, we are doing very simple logic. So I'm just going to return true. This is very important because it's not going to work. As you have seen that it's throwing an error. So as you can see, it's saying first is this one, console.log target property name Mohit and property was name. Okay, and it just did console log of this, and when I set this value, it was like here again got called. Let me again do this update to show you it got updated. Okay, it's John now. So this is one way of doing it. Okay, another interesting way is like instead of using this web where we are basically hard coding a lot of stuff, what we can do is like, let me comment this out, and you can check this out later on as well. We get one more basically you can say function, I guess, which is reflect dot get. You can say it's a complementary version of having this proxy. You can say it becomes very easy to write the code. Okay, because we just need to pass target property here. Okay, and here simply here also what we will do is like when we are setting it, if we are not planning to do a lot of extra stuff, okay, we can just pass this target property a new value, and this reflect.set also returns a boolean as a return, okay, whenever it's true. So in this way you don't need to explicitly return true here. Okay, let's see whether it works or not. Fine. Okay, return to console log now. Should I do it? But anyway, as you can see, it's working fine. So you have Mohit and you have John updated. Okay, John got updated. Okay, so this was and this was this, I guess. Let me add one validation error also to let you know we can do some basic stuff also here. Okay, so what I have to check is like whether if the property is name, I'll just throw an error. I'll just write a proper name should be provided. Okay, the property equal to name and new value dot length is less than 3. So now if I try to set something here, which is user proxy dot name equal to what's say something, it will throw an error because it basically caught. Okay, when I was trying to set it, it basically invoked this set function here, and it came to this place and it saw that property was name and the value was less than 3, so it had thrown the error. Now if I update it to maybe comment and keep it update to Sam, and let me clear it also, so it works fine. And let me again console log. As you can see, it got updated also. So this was it, I guess, and I would suggest you to check out the article also if you know Vue.js, or if you're interested in, if you know the basics of Vue.js, and if you want to understand how reactivity works in Vue.js, I would suggest you to check out the article in the YouTube description as well. Okay, I think that was for this video, and hope to see you in the next videos as well. Bye.